Welcome to ChatGPT AI, explaining the book, Conversations with God, An Uncommon Dialogue, Book 1. By Neale Donald Walsch. An Uncommon Dialogue. Conversations with God, Book 1, by Neale Donald Walsch is a spiritual guidebook that provides an in-depth look into the nature of God and humanity's relationship with the divine. The book is written in the form of a conversation between the author and God, and it covers a wide range of topics, including the meaning of life, the purpose of existence, and the nature of God. One of the main themes of the book is that God is not an external being, but rather an internal presence within each and every one of us. God is not separate from us, but rather an integral part of our being, and we are all connected to the divine in a very real way. God is not a being that can be worshipped or idolized, but rather an energy that flows through all things and is present in all things. Another key theme of the book is that we are all here to remember and grow, and that our experiences, both good and bad, are wonderful opportunities for growth and spiritual development. God does not cause suffering, but rather allows us to experience it so that we can learn and grow from it. God is not a vengeful or punishing deity, but rather a loving and compassionate one, who wants nothing more than for us to be happy and fulfilled. One of the most profound messages of the book is that we are all creators, and that we have the power to create our own reality. We create our own experiences by the thoughts we think and the beliefs we hold, and it is up to us to take responsibility for our own lives and create the reality that we want. Because we are not victims of circumstance, but rather powerful co-creators with God. Neale did reveal that there is one line in the book that caused more controversy than any other, and that line is, quote, "Hitler went to heaven." This controversial statement that appears in Conversations with God, Book 1 by Neale Donald Walsch, suggests that Hitler, who was responsible for the deaths of millions of people during the Holocaust, could be in a place of eternal peace and happiness after death. However, it is important to understand the context in which this statement is made. In the book, God explains that there is no such thing as hell, as a physical place of eternal punishment, and that all souls will eventually return to a state of oneness with the divine. This means that all souls, including Hitler's, will eventually be reunited with God and experience eternal peace and happiness. It is also important to remember that the book is not promoting the actions or beliefs of Hitler, but rather the idea that all souls will eventually be reunited with God, regardless of their actions in life. This statement is not meant to excuse or justify the atrocities committed by Hitler, but rather to offer a different perspective on the nature of the afterlife and the ultimate fate of all souls. In conclusion, Hitler went to heaven is a controversial statement that can be difficult to understand or accept, but it is important to consider it in the context of the book's teachings and beliefs about the afterlife, and to remember that all souls will eventually be reunited with the divine and experience eternal peace and happiness. Conversations with God, Book 1, is a powerful and thought-provoking book that provides a new perspective on the nature of God and humanity's relationship with the divine. It is a spiritual guidebook that encourages readers to question the status quo and explore the deeper meaning of life, and it is a must-read for anyone seeking a deeper understanding of the nature of God and their own place in the world. Here we offer 10 steps to encourage a deeper understanding of the teachings of Conversations with God, Book 1. 1. Recognize the presence of God within you. Understand that God is not an external being, but rather an internal presence that is always with you. Allow yourself to feel the presence of God within you, and acknowledge that you are never truly alone. 2. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to question the nature of God and the purpose of life. Seek answers to the deepest and most profound questions you have, and be open to receiving guidance and wisdom from the divine. 3. Listen to your inner voice. The voice of God speaks to us through our inner voice, so make sure to listen to it. Pay attention to your intuition, and trust the guidance you receive. 4. Take responsibility for your life. Understand that you are the creator of your own reality, and that you have the power to shape your life in any way you choose. Take responsibility for your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and use your power to create the life you want. 5. Let go of limiting beliefs. Recognize that the beliefs you hold about yourself and the world can limit your ability to create the life you want. Let go of any beliefs that no longer serve you, and replace them with empowering ones. 6. Practice gratitude. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude by focusing on the blessings in your life. Appreciate the good things that happen to you, and be thankful for them. 7. Be kind and compassionate. Show kindness and compassion to yourself and others, and practice forgiveness. Remember that everyone is doing the best they can with what they have, and that we are all in this together. 8. Connect with nature. Spend time in nature, and allow yourself to be in awe of the beauty of the world around you. Connecting with nature can help you feel more connected to the divine, and can bring a sense of peace and tranquility to your life. 9. Serve others. Give back to your community, and help those in need. Serve others with love and compassion, and remember that by serving others, you are also serving God. 10. Meditate. Take time to be still and quiet, and allow yourself to go within. Meditate on the presence of God within you, and allow yourself to be filled with love, peace, and joy. In conclusion, A Journey Through the Pages of Conversations with God, Book 1, is an exploration into the boundless wisdom and insight that it offers. Through its fundamental questions and answers about life and existence, we learn that we are not separate, but rather an integral part of the universe, and that our purpose is to live in harmony with all of creation. The many valuable topics this book covers, to name a few, are the nature of God and the universe, the purpose of life, the meaning of suffering and pain, a sacred and divine aspect of sexuality, the nature of good and evil, and the idea that we are all one and interconnected, does offer a fresh new look at our ideas and beliefs. And lessons learned in this book may stay with us always as we continue to seek the truth and wisdom of the divine. When we close this book, we can be left with a renewed sense of hope and inspiration, reminding us that we are all connected and part of a higher power that is fully and lovingly supporting us on our journey through this lifetime, to remember with God. We are ChatGPT, and as always, we are incomplete.